Hello, welcome back to Salem, where the days are filled with emotional roller coasters, tangled relationships, and mysteries waiting to be unraveled. The week of March 3rd 7 on Days of Our Lives promises to deliver all the drama our beloved characters can handle, and then some. From adoption dreams hitting rocky ground to forbidden attractions simmering beneath the surface, this week is packed with twists that will tug at your heartstrings. Let's dive into the lives of Tate Black, Sophia Choi, Holly Jonas, Doug Williams III, Jada Hunter, and more, as they face challenges that could change everything. Written with you, our wonderful 65-plus audience, in mind, this article is clear, detailed, and bursting with the kind of storytelling that keeps us coming back to Salem week after week. Tate and Sophia's adoption dreams face a storm. Tate Black and Sophia Choi have their hearts set on welcoming a child into their home through adoption. They've spent months preparing, filling out paperwork, dreaming of nursery colors, and imagining the laughter of a little one filling their quiet house. But this week, their hopes hit a wall that feels as tall as Salem's clock tower. The trouble begins with Amy Choi, the birth mother of the child they long to adopt. Amy seemed warm and agreeable at first, nodding along as Tate and Sophia shared their vision of a loving family. Now, though, doubt has crept into her mind like an unwelcome guest. What's causing Amy's hesitation? It's not just about Tate and Sophia themselves, it's who they know. Their ties to the DiMera family, a name that echoes with whispers of scandal and secrets in Salem, have Amy worried. She's heard tales of the DiMeras' wild past, and it's making her question whether Tate and Sophia's home is the safe haven she wants for her baby. To make matters worse, a legal snag pops up, a missing document that could delay the adoption for weeks, maybe months. Tate paces the living room, his brow furrowed, while Sophia clutches a cup of tea, her hands trembling slightly. They're determined to prove they're the right parents, but the hurdles keep piling up. Will they find a way to calm Amy's fears and smooth out the legal wrinkles, or will their dream slip through their fingers? Holly Jonas and the pull of forbidden feelings. Over at the Jonas house, Holly Jonas is wrestling with a problem that's as old as time, a heart torn in two directions. She's been happily dating her boyfriend, a steady young man who makes her laugh and brings her flowers. But lately, Doug Williams III has been stirring up feelings she didn't expect. Doug, with his warm smile and earnest eyes, dropped a bombshell not long ago at a cozy cabin getaway. He confessed he's in love with her, laying his heart bare in a way that left Holly speechless. Now, every time Holly steps out in Salem, a town too small to avoid anyone for long, she's half hoping, half dreading she'll bump into Doug. And this week, she does. They meet by chance at Horton Square, the air between them thick with unspoken words. Doug's gaze lingers a little too long, and Holly feels a flutter she can't ignore. She tries to brush it off, reminding herself of her boyfriend waiting at home, but her thoughts keep drifting back to Doug. What if she didn't have a boyfriend? What if she let herself feel what's bubbling up inside her? One evening, they end up alone together, maybe sharing a bench by the river, the moon casting a soft glow around them. The moment feels charged, like the air before a thunderstorm. Holly catches herself wanting to flirt, to lean closer, maybe even to kiss Doug. Her conscience tugs at her, warning of the hurt she could cause, but her heart races with the thrill of what might be. Will Holly give in to this temptation, risking everything she's built, or will she walk away before the line is crossed? Jada Hunter digs into a mind-boggling mystery. Detective Jada Hunter is no stranger to tough cases, but this week, she's facing a puzzle that's personal and perplexing. Her partner and dear friend, Rafe Hernandez, has been through the ringer. Kidnapped and drugged by enemies, he's back in Salem now, but he's not himself. The drugs left him with amnesia, his memories a jumbled mess. He looks at Jada sometimes with a flicker of recognition, other times like she's a stranger. It breaks her heart to see him so lost. Then comes a twist that turns everything upside down. Rafe's sister, Gabby Hernandez, ran a DNA test using hair from Arnold Feniger, a shady character tied to Rafe's ordeal. The results suggest the man sitting across from Jada might not be Rafe at all. Could E.J. DiMera, the cunning DiMera brother, have pulled a switch, replacing Rafe with an imposter after Arnold was taken out of the picture? Jada's head spins with questions. The Rafe she knows, the one who loves strong coffee and always has her back, seems real to her, DNA be damned. But the evidence nags at her, and Rafe's blank stares don't help. As Jada digs deeper, Rafe starts to have flashes, brief, blurry images of dark rooms and menacing voices. Could these be the key to proving he's the real Rafe? Jada follows every lead, from hospital records to EJ's shady dealings, determined to uncover the truth. Meanwhile, Rafe faces legal trouble, accused of crimes he doesn't remember committing. Jada's frustration mounts, but she won't give up. Will she solve this mystery and bring her Rafe back, or will the shadows of doubt keep them apart? Doug's secret weighs heavy. Doug Williams III is carrying a burden that grows heavier by the day. It's all about a necklace, a beautiful piece with a glittering emerald, handed down through the Williams family to Julie Williams. Julie treasures it, often touching the empty spot on her neck where it used to hang, her eyes misty with memories of the loved ones who wore it before her. What she doesn't know is that Doug took it. Maybe he needed money fast, or maybe he thought he could borrow it and return it before she noticed. Whatever the reason, it's gone, and Doug's guilt is eating him alive. Every time Julie mentions the necklace, Doug's stomach twists. He sees the sadness in her face, hears the tremor in her voice, and wonders how he could have betrayed her trust. Should he come clean? He imagines confessing, picturing Julie's shock turning to anger, maybe tears. Or should he stay silent, hiding the truth and praying it never comes out? This week, Doug stands at a crossroads, the necklace burning a hole in his conscience. His decision could heal the rift, or break Julie's heart for good. Holly and Doug. A moment that could change everything. Holly can't shake Doug from her mind. That confession at the cabin replays like a favorite song, sweet, haunting, impossible to forget. They've always been friends, sharing laughs and easy silences, but now there's an awkwardness that wasn't there before. She avoids his usual haunts, yet Salem's streets keep pulling them together. When they meet again, maybe at the Brady pub over coffee, the air feels different. Doug's voice is soft, his words careful, but his eyes say everything he's holding back. Holly feels it too, a pull that's both thrilling and terrifying. Alone later, perhaps in a quiet corner of the park, the tension builds. She imagines brushing her hand against his, letting a flirtatious smile slip out, or even closing the gap for a kiss. Her boyfriend's face flashes in her mind, a reminder of the life she has, but Doug's presence is a siren call. This moment could be a turning point. Will she step into the unknown with Doug, or hold tight to the safety she knows? Rafe's fight to remember. Rafe Hernandez is a man adrift, his past a fog he can't pierce. The drugs forced into him during his captivity stole his memories, leaving him grasping at shadows. He knows Jada's face should mean something, but the connection slips away. Then there's the DNA test Gabby insists proves he's not her brother. It's a nightmare he can't wake from, trapped in a life that feels borrowed, with legal troubles closing in like storm clouds. But hope flickers. Rafe starts to see snippets, hands tying ropes, a cold voice laughing. Are these clues to what happened? Jada watches him closely, coaxing him to talk, believing in the Rafe she loves even when the facts say otherwise. Together, they chase the truth, hoping his memory will break free and clear his name. Will Rafe reclaim his life, or will the past stay lost forever? Amy Choi's fury shakes the adoption plan. Amy Choi arrives in Salem expecting to meet Johnny DiMera and Chanel Dupree DiMera, the couple Sophia and Tate vouched for as perfect adoptive parents. She pictured a wholesome pair, maybe churchgoers with a picket fence. Instead, she gets the DiMeras, a family name that sends shivers down spines in Salem. Johnny's charm doesn't hide the rumors of his demon possession years ago, a tale so wild Amy can't believe Sophia thought she'd overlook it. Chanel, married into this chaos, fares no better in Amy's eyes. Amy's temper flares. She storms into Sophia and Tate's home, her voice sharp as she accuses them of deceit. How could they think she'd entrust her child to a family tied to such darkness? She pulls her support, leaving Tate and Sophia stunned, their adoption plans crumbling. Johnny and Chanel reel too, hurt by Amy's rejection but unwilling to give up. They talk late into the night. Could surrogacy work? Fostering? They want a family, demare name or not, and they'll fight to prove their love is enough. Can they sway Amy, or will they forge a new path? Tate and Sophia hold on tight. Tate and Sophia sit in their living room, the silence heavy. Amy's outburst echoes in their minds, and the adoption maze feels endless. Legal delays, Amy's mistrust, the demare shadow. They worry their dream is fading, fear their ties to Johnny and Chanel have doomed them. But they're fighters. Tate takes Sophia's hand, promising they'll get through this. They brainstorm ways to win Amy back, to show their home is a place of warmth and safety. Will their love and grit overcome the obstacles, or will Salem's twists keep their family just out of reach? Thanks for watching, goodbye.